After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyon.
Right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm really excited to have the chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's good. And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Dustin Pedroia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, they are putting the pressure on right here, right from the start. A single, and now a double gives them runners at second and third. Now they're in great shape to push 2 runs across here in the first, maybe even more.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. To first. Napoli's there. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI ground out.
David Ortiz gets a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base.
And you know, he doesn't really have to do that much right here. With 1 out, there's a ton of different ways for him to drive that guy in.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runners stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ballgame. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in.
Carlos Santana is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And another foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So Now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Batting second.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Well, now you start to wonder if he's a little unnerved by that two-run homer. He comes right back and leaves this one in the middle of the zone. And his first inning troubles continue.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Bounced weakly near the plate. Pedroia on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he lines this one out to center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. They might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Inning, Sandy Leon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Stepping in now, number 40, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 65 started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Stands in.
Leading off with a drive, center fielder, number 30.
Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Into the box, Chris Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
In the air out toward right field. Betts on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh. If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball is going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So, in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Bullet back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Carlos Santana will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the buzzer.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are in the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 2-1. Junior steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Now batting number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The shortstop, number 2.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 2-1. Jason Kipnis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Porcello into the windup. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over it.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for Cleveland,
Mike Napoli will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Napoli.
He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Now maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Hot shot on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to first, and they've grounded into double plays now in 3 successive